Okay, before you become a hermit all winter long, shutting your way into the indoors and just waiting for spring to happen, I want to teach you about a new word that I recently learned, and that word is hygge. Now, it's spelled like this, so you would be forgiven to not think that it's actually pronounced hygge. It comes from the Danes. The Danish are some of the happiest people in the world, and to be honest, they go through a pretty harsh winter. So I want to learn from people all around the world on how they are taking on this harsh season and doing it in a really happy way. Let's learn more about hygge. Hygge is a Danish word used when acknowledging a feeling or a moment, whether alone or with friends, at home or out, ordinary or extraordinary, as cozy, charming, or special. So let's dive into a couple of things that you can start applying to life to maybe reflect how the Danish live so happily.
This is very important. There's no such thing as bad weather, only unsuitable clothing. And the Nordic have a way of just knowing how to do particular things well, like taking care of their bodies and spending time outdoors every single day. A hard-earned lesson of frigid Scandinavian winters. All you need to get through difficult times is shelter, sustenance, kith, and kin. Now let's bring things indoors. How do we create that hyggelig feeling indoors? Well, there are a few main elements. Let's start off with candles. No recipe for hygge is complete without candles, and an overwhelming 85% of Danes said candles when asked to say one thing they associate with hygge the most. Strategically placing light is very important to create pools of light. The obsession comes from the fact that there's a total lack of contact with light in the natural world from October to March. There is an abundance of darkness. This is why it's so much a part of their national identity and culture of Denmark to emphasize light in a room. Another thing they emphasize in a room is togetherness. Though at this moment in time this may not be a practical tip, the smaller the group or the circle, the more hyggelig the time. 57% of people surveyed said 3 to 4 people in a gathering is the sweet spot. Now let's get to the good stuff. Slow cooking a meal on the stove, filling the air with an aroma of tonight's dinner. Coffee, confectionery, and chocolate, very hyggelig. Carrot sticks, not so much. Something extravagant is not so much hyggelig, more like a heavy stew or a bowl of popcorn, especially when shared for sure. Creating rituals is one of my favorite parts of hygge. Brewing a cup of tea in your favorite mug every day. Stopping by your favorite flower shop every week. And lighting your favorite candle as soon as the sun sets while putting on your coziest socks. These are hygge moments, and simply being aware of a good moment, well, that's the key.
So here's to looking into more wellness around the world and getting through this Canadian winter together, but apart, by investigating more on how you can bring hygge into your home.